Uh, Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to start your third unit for subject logical organization of computer. In this, we will discuss the introduction to logic gates. What are their characteristics? How they will be operating? What is their diagram? So all this will be discussed in this unit. So we will start now. So, what is logic gates? Gate is a device that perform a basic operation on electric signals. And what is circuit? Now you will have some doubt. What is circuit? Circuit is a combination of many gates to perform a complicated task. In gate, we will have some inputs, and depending upon the configuration of the gate, or you can say depending upon its characteristics, we will get a output in the form of either 0 or 1. And in the gate, we have used more number of gate to complete a particular task. We will see in later section how you will make the circuit with combination of many gates. So we will start with the introduction. In expression any gates, you have to know what is boolean expression, what is logic diagram, and what is the truth table for these. Boolean expression we have explained in last lecture. What is boolean expression? In this we will have some boolean algebra, mathematical operation, and the variables, and the operator which will be applied on these variables gives you a boolean expression. For Boolean expression, you have to create the logic diagram with the help of to represent the circuit, and each gate have its own symbol in logic diagram. And next thing is the truth table which you have to know, and we have also discussed in last units what is truth table. So in truth table we have all possible combination of input values, and corresponding to that we will have some associated output values. So for each and every gates you should know what is the boolean expression for that gate, what is the logic diagram, and also the truth table for that gate that will be used in subsequently for creating any circuit. So we will start with these six type of gates we will discuss. These are the basic gates which you should know, and by using these gates we will create the circuit or some combination circuit that will be used in later on the in the unit. So in this we are basically we have to use the black and for logical diagram we have to use black and white, but we have also used some colors to emphasizing their functioning. And each and every gate have its own shape in designing the diagram for that gate. So we will start with the first basic gate which is used and the mostly used in designing the circuit is the NOT gate. NOT gate have one input signal either in the form of 0 or 1 and return opposite signal as output. It will always take a single input and gives you single output either 0 or 1. Depending upon its correct input, it will invert its value. If you are inserting value 0, then it will give you 1, and if you are inserting value 1, then it will insert give you 0. So Boolean expression we are having. So for boolean expression we can see that x is the output and we are having a. If you are giving as input then it will complement, this is the symbol for complement. This will give you the complement as an output for this expression. So this is the boolean expression for this NOT gate. And the logic diagram you can show that this is the triangle shape. After that we are having this bubble, so it represents that whatever you will give as an input, it will give you the complement of that input in the form of, we have taken the output as in the form of x. So a is the input and x is the output, and for corresponding this notification we are having this truth table in which we are having A is the input and X is the output. If you are giving 0 as an input, then we are having 1 output, and if you are having 1 input, then you are having 0 output. So this is the NOT gate. Next, we are having AND gate. In AND gate, instead of last gate that was your NOT gate, in which we are having only one input signal and one output. But in AND gate, it will accept two input signal and give you one output. And if both are one, then it will give you output 1, otherwise it will give you output 0. Means both the signal should be have one value, then it will only give you 1, otherwise it will give you 0. The Boolean expression for is this is x equal to a dot b. If these two are a and b are the two input and x is the output, and generally we will use it as a product. So dot is the operator that is used, and logic diagram in this you can see that this is the logic diagram for this AND gate. And truth table, in truth table we are having these two input. These are the four number of possible values which can be inserted: 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. And corresponding to these input, we can see that only the case 1 is when you are having both as input as 1, then it will give you the input 1 both variable, then it will give you the output 1. Otherwise all the cases we are having output 0. Next, this is the OR gate. OR gate also accepts two input signal, and it will give you the 1 in all cases except when both the input values are 0, then it will give you 0, otherwise it gives you output 1. So first in this truth table we are having a and b both are 0, then it is giving you the output value 0, otherwise it is giving you the output 1. Either of the variable is having 1, then it is giving you the output 1. So this is the truth table which show that it will give you the output 1 if either of the value of a and b are 1. Then we are having, this is the diagram, logical symbol for OR gate. In this we are having two input and one output. The shape of this gate is, you can compare with the last one in which we are having this shape for AND gate, and in this we are having certain canonical type shape for OR gate. This is the, generally we can say this is the operator which will be used for OR gate. The expression will be a plus b gives you the x output. Next is the XOR gate. XOR gate also takes two input signal. If both signal are same, that means 0 0, then it will produce 0. If both signal are 1 1, then it will again produce 0. And if both signal are contradictory to each other, then it will give you output. So you can see the statement from this truth table. If both are 0, then it is producing answer 0. If both are 1, it is still producing answer 1. If either of A or B is 1, then it is producing 1 answer. So for this getting output 1, both should not be same. If both input will be same, then it will produce the output 0. The Boolean expression for this is A XOR plus sign and the circle. Then this is symbol for XOR. So this is XOR A XOR B and gives you output Y. And this is the logic diagram for XOR. Thus, this is just similar to your OR gate, but this line is extra added to the OR gate. So it will make it XOR gate. You have to differentiate between these two. This is the OR gate and this is the XOR gate. So this is the difference between XOR and OR gate. They differ only in one input situation. When both input signal are 1, the gate will produce 1 and XOR will produce 0. XOR is your exclusive OR. XOR is also known as exclusive OR. So you can see the difference in these two tables. In truth table of XOR we are having, in truth table of OR gate we are having these 3 1 and first is 0, and in truth table of XOR we are having only this one changes, in which we are having 0 instead of 1 that was in your OR gate. So this is the basic difference. When both are 1 it will produce 0 instead of OR gate which is producing 1. So this is the difference between XOR and OR gate. Then further some more gates are there. One is NAND gate. Basically it is a combination of and NOT gate, and one is NOR gate. These two gates are very important, and by using these two gates, NAND and NOR gate, you can produce all the basic three gates. Basic three gates are NOT gate, AND gate and OR gate. You can use all the characteristics of AND, OR and NOT gate using either NAND only or either NOR only. So these, by this characteristic, they are also known as universal gate. I will tell you the later how you can use them for making other three basic gates. So first we will discuss its truth table. It is also again taking two input signal, both are 1 and gives you output single. So this is the truth table. If you are having 0 0 as input, in the case of AND gate we will have 0 as output. So this is not AND gate, so it will reverse your complement your answer, so it will give you 1. In the AND gate 0 1 will produce 0, but it is complement, it will produce 1. Again it will 1 0, it will produce 0, it will produce 1 instead of, because it is complementing, and 1 1 in the AND gate it will produce 1, but it will produce 0 because it is not AND gate. So this is the complement of A dot B. This was the expression for not AND gate. A dot B is the expression for AND gate, and we are complementing it, then it will become your NAND gate. And the diagram is also same, in which we are having this inverter at the output, so it will make it NAND gate. Now next is your NOR gate. NOR gate is just complement of your OR gate, not OR gate. So again it is you can compare the output. In OR gate we will have all the 1 except the first case 0 0 will produce 0, and either of the variable have 1, then it will produce you 1. So in this we are having complement of OR gate. So first case will become 0, will become 1, and all 1 will become 0 because it is the not OR gate. So in diagram we can see that this is the extra bubble inverter gate or NOT gate is combined with OR gate, so it will become your NOR gate. And the similarly Boolean expression is that A plus B complement is your Boolean expression for NOT gate. So these are the review. You can take a glance at this. NOT gate is inverts the input signal. AND gate produces 1 if both the input value are 1. OR gate will produce 0 if both the input value are 0, otherwise it will produce you, if it will give you answer 1. XOR gate produce 0 if the input value are same. Either 0 0, it will produce out, gives you output 0. Either 1 1, it will produce you the output 0 again. So in NAND gate, we are producing 0 if both inputs are 1. In NOR gate, it will produce 1 if both input are 0. These two are the invert of AND and OR gate. So this is the overview of your gate, how they will process. And instead of having, we have just seen that these two gates are taking input, one input or two inputs, but you can also have more input in the case of AND gate. If you are having AND gate, you can take three inputs as well. As A, B, C will have three input and it will produce you the X output. So this is the truth table you can see on the this diagram. Either of the three value is having 1 0, then it will produce you 0, and if all three input value will be 1, then it will give you the answer 1. So this is the condition for AND gate. Similarly, you can have 3 4 5 input to the NAND gate to produce the output 1. Next, how we can say that you, how you can say that NAND gate and NOR gate are the universal gate. So we can produce AND gate, OR gate and inverter gate using NAND gate. That's why we can say that it is the universal gate. And what is the advantage of using NAND gate instead of different types of gates? The advantage is that instead of having buying different types of gate and implementing their circuitry, we will install only a single type of gate, and purchasing only single type of gate will bring you less cost as compared to your other different types of gate. So this is the advantage. So this is the NAND gate. As you can see, this is the NAND gate in which we are having two input X and Y, and this is producing Z as output. So expression will, Boolean expression, as we have learned, X dot Y, and the as it is a NAND gate, it will invert this X Y as complement. And you, if you you have also learned that for the from the De Morgan's law, x y bar is equal to x bar plus y bar. So this is the output truth table for your NAND gate, and by using these property, we can implement three basic gate. Now let's see how we can implement other gate from this NAND gate. First, NAND gate as an inverter gate. If you will combine both the input, as the property of inverter gate is that it will take only a single input, so we have to combine both, so it will give you single input. This is the inverter. X dot x will give you x, so it will give you a complement of x, that is x bar. So it act as a, now as a inverter, because if you are passing 0, then it will produce 1, and if you are passing 1, then it will produce 0. So this is similar to your inverter gate. So you can say that now we have your NAND gate is implementing as a inverter gate or NOT gate. From this diagram you can see that first we will making the NAND gate. We are getting the output xy bar from this first NAND gate, and when you will give this NAND gate output, first NAND gate output to the second gate NAND gate as an input, by combining its both input signal, it will complement it and give you again xy. So we are giving input x and y. We are getting output x dot y. That is the characteristic similar to your AND gate. So truth table is again same. So this is equivalent to your AND gate. You can also match by drawing the truth table separately, and you can check that it will give you the same output as the AND gate. By using two NAND gate, we are having the output of AND gate. Now for making the OR gate from NAND gate, we have to use three NAND gate. As first will produce X bar, second NAND gate will produce Y bar, and when both are passed from this third NAND gate, it will, by using De Morgan's law, it will produce X plus Y, because first one X bar dot Y bar give you the output, and then it will produce you the complement. So this is by De Morgan's property, X bar plus Y bar, and complement will be neglected and produce X plus Y. So this is similar to your OR gate. So by using three NAND gate, we are getting the output of OR gate. So it is proved that NAND gate can act as an inverter, it can act as a AND gate, and can act as a OR gate. So this is the overview by which you will understand how it will produce these three basic gates. So by this characteristic, it is known as universal gate. Similarly, we will check how the NOR gate is also known as universal gate. From this is the NOR gate truth table, and the input and output value for the NOR gate. X and Y are the input. In no simple OR gate, it will produce X plus Y, and we are having NOR gate, it will be complemented. And if you are complementing, then you can also write that by using De Morgan's law, X bar dot Y bar. So both are the output for this NOR gate. And now how it can be used as an inverter, if you will combine the input, because the condition for inverter is the single input and single output. So by if you are combining both input X and Y, then it will produce X plus X, that is similar to X, and bubble is here, then it will complement, so it act as a inverter. Similarly, for getting OR gate from NOR gate, we have to use two NOR gate. As before, for producing AND gate from NAND gate, you have to use two NAND gates. Similarly, for producing OR gate from NOR gate, you have to use two NOR gates. In first NOR gate, we are having X plus Y bar, and when you will pass this from this again NOR gate, it will be complemented and produce X plus Y. That is the equivalent to OR gate. And the Boolean truth table also proves that this is equivalent to OR gate. Next, how you can produce AND gate. For producing AND gate from NOR gate, you are required three NOR gate. First, we will produce X bar plus Y bar from first two NOR gate, and when you will pass it from the third NOR gate, it will produce by using De Morgan's law, then we give you output of AND gate X and Y. So it is having again satisfy the property of making three basic gate from NOR gate. This is the truth table. You can also verify it from the truth table, all the possible values, then you will get the output. So this is the how you can make the AND gate by using NOR gate. So this is the again overview. For AND gate you require 3 NOR gate. For OR gate we require 2 OR gate, and for inverter we require only a single NOR gate. So by this we can say that NAND gate and NOR gate are NOR gate are your universal gate. Okay, thank you.